Hey Cancer, welcome to your October reading. I hope everybody is bliss. I'm Empress Vibrant. Before we go ahead, please like, share, subscribe and comment. And for your more personal readings, all the information will be in the description box below. Lovely jubbly. So let's get into it. So today, our messages are coming from a spread called Manifest Your Best Self by Emerald Lotus Divination. You can find them on Pintrest. Yeah, so this is a 7-card spread and it is all about manifesting your best self. So the first position speaks about your current state. So Cancer, what is your current state? So we have here the High Priestess. This is good. So what I'm feeling for this is not only are you paying attention to what is going on around you, you are taking the time out to really listen and pay attention to your intuition. What is going on within you? What are the signs that you're getting? What are the types of situations you are finding yourself in? What is divine telling you? Why are you in this position? What are you meant to do here? We all have a job. We all have a function. So maybe you're thinking quite a lot about what your function is. And the advice would be to continue to use your intuition. The feelings will let you know where you are. Divine will send you signs. They will point you in the right direction. They'll put people who you need in and around your space there to be utilized. And likewise, you are in people's lives to be utilized for your skills, your attributes, and your love services. So whatever it is that you give of in love as service to other people, I think you find that the answers that you're looking for are within. So it's less likely now for you to keep asking everybody else about their opinions on what you should do. You are more coming from a place where you are listening to your intuition, and as far as you're concerned, you understand why you are here and what steps you need to take. So it's a very lovely energy that you are practicing to listen to your intuition, practicing to listen to yourself. What is divine saying? Okay, so that's position 1. Position 2 speaks about your blockages. So what is blocking you from manifesting your best self? So the first card that came out, well, you got 2 cards, but I'm going to do them one at a time. So the first card that you got for what is a blockage is the King of Swords. As it's in the position for blockage, the King of Swords is great at cutting away the BS, cutting away people, places, and things that doesn't serve anymore, having a focused goal. Swords are the air, so we're talking about what's going on in the mind, your planning, who you should have around you. However, the blockage, we're looking at it from the reverse standpoint, which would be that the King of Swords can be very, very manipulating. They can also tend to be abusive. So that could be physically or verbally, mentally, any way that you can suppress somebody or to try to force somebody's will. This is quite a heavy energy. So if you've been in a funk and you have been in a space where you have only been vibing on the negative parts of things and wanting to control the narrative, then this is what's actually essentially holding you back. If you're more focused on how you can get to somebody or how you can get back at somebody, you're less likely to feel 100% whole, because maybe you're not getting everything that you want. The outcomes are not always what you had anticipated. And also you're spending far too much energy on this cutting, harsh behavior or treatment of others. Or maybe you are feeling this from somebody else. And maybe you're having to use your intuition to work out what way, you know, what next steps to take to change the situation. So if this is you, do take the time, do work on your the controlling nature that you may have, or use your intuition on how to move in and around people who can be manipulated, or manipulative rather. Okay, so take it as it resonates, but there is definitely something about being very cutthroat, being very malicious. So if this is you, this is what's stopping you from manifesting all that you really want and to being truly happy. Okay, and then we've got the Three of Pentacles. Remember seeing Three of Pentacles as a blockage. Three of Pentacles is mainly about working together. This is a team effort. This is being happy with the job that you're doing. This is being happy in the business that you are running. This is being a team player and happy at where you are, the project that you're working on. It's working the way you want it to work. You're happy with what's happening and things of that nature. So so for it to be in the blockage place, maybe you're not working as well within a team. Maybe you're butting heads with those who you're working with. Maybe you're not happy with how things are turning out, or where you are within your career, within how your finances are looking. Maybe what you're doing isn't yielding what it is that you want. And maybe that's the blockage. Maybe you're holding on to a particular job or a business, or a way of doing something. However, it's not benefiting you. Maybe you need to find something else to do, work with other types of people, allow yourself to be open enough not to control the narrative, to allow things to unfold naturally. Okay, so that's in the blockage, that's position 2. Position 3 is what you've overcome. So what have you overcome, Cancer? So we have the Ace of Cups. I like this. So what this lets me know, for it to be in what you've overcome, it lets me know that Ace of Cups is about an offer of love, grace, peace, togetherness, oneness, love, romance, family ties, anything to do with emotions and love and giving, and obviously receiving. So what I'm hearing here is that you've overcome the blockage towards allowing your heart to be open. For some of you, for some time, you've shut your heart off. You've been quite cutthroat in your approach. You have not allowed people to come close to you. You have your barriers very, very high. You don't trust very well. So maybe now that this is something you've overcome, maybe now you've gone through all of this, you're going through your healing, and you recognize that, yeah, I truly deserve love. And I also know that there is someone out there for me, you know, that the love that I have around me is for me and I deserve it. So maybe before you just like, nah, bun love, bun relationships, I'm trying to hear all of that, you know, and maybe you were just mainly all about the work. Maybe it was all about the work, and maybe that was giving you the fulfillment that you had for a time. However, you were blocking yourself off by way of your behavior, by being very cut, you know, being very short, sharp, having a very sharp tongue, being quite, maybe quite dark energy. But when we are looking at what you've overcome, you've overcome that energy of feeling like you don't want to receive any love. You're not going to accept any offers. Maybe now you're accepting offers of dates. Maybe you're talking to someone right now and you've overcome the need to ride solo, or just focus on being a parent, or just focus on being a student or a colleague. and not really allowing new love to come in or new opportunities to collaborate or to come together and to share of love, because you've been quite tunnel vision with how you're seeing things, which is not necessarily the most positive space, because you're limiting your access to other people, experiences, opportunities, love. We can't be cutting ourselves off to love. I know that it can be very painful, um, relationships, and at times you do need time away from it. You do need time to heal. So if this has been a thing where you've just taken some time out to heal, it's been very, very difficult. Now you're using your intuition to discern who you're going to be spending your time with, who you're going to be accepting this love offer from, and it's really, really positive. So as a quick recap before we go on to the next positions. So High Priestess is your current state, listening to your intuition, needing to make sure that you quiet the mind and really start to focus on what it is that you're being told internally. What is your gut telling you? Know that the blockages are cutting away, being quite sharp, possibly manipulative, possibly quite abusive. So if you are being very tunneled vision and just not seeing any other way but your own, this is what's causing you a blockage, because this is causing your energy not to flow as light, and just not allowing it to just be the fullness thereof, really. And then this is about maybe possibly not necessarily working together very well within a team. Maybe you're not getting on with your colleagues. Maybe you're unhappy at this time about how your projects are going, um, because of this block. Or maybe that's what you're focusing so much on, that you're not allowing other things to come to fruition. Okay, like accepting love. However, you've overcome this fear of opening yourself up to somebody else, letting somebody else see your vulnerabilities, um, or similarly somebody else, maybe you've overcome the fact that somebody else isn't allowing themselves to be open to you, and you understand that this is coming from a place of fear and that they're possibly healing. Okay, so when we're going into the fourth position talks about the new energy. Bit of a heavy card. So we've got the devil. When the devil comes up in our reading, it lets us know that there is definitely an energy around mental mental bondage. Can you see how this man has got the puppet of somebody and is the puppeteer, and this person's holding their head? This is all the negative thoughts that you have. This is when you derive at that notion that you can't let go of. This is what breeds this behavior: cutting, sharp tongue, abusive, um, manipulative, wanting everything to go their own way, not really allowing people to, and similarly, not even wanting to share knowledge, wanting to share anything. This is quite a, dare I say, selfish kind of energy. So this could be what's going on in and around you, and this could be exactly what is blocking you. But the devil energy here, and it's not great that it's in the new energy, but I feel like you're approaching your self-sabotaging energy. I think you're more analyzing it from a different space now. I think where you were constantly just in that low vibration, where you have the devil here, where you only saw things one way, there was tunnel vision. You wanted some type of revenge. You were just thinking quite negatively about the people around you, judging, you feeling judged, you judging yourself quite harshly as well, Cancer. So maybe you're being a bit harsh on yourself. But I also feel that with it being in the new energy, I feel like you are analyzing yourself more. when these situations come up and you find yourself thinking quite negatively, and you're not even giving yourself or anybody else the opportunity to see exactly what the outcome can be without first putting evil eye on it or speaking down to a situation, not speaking life into a situation. I think now you're more or less using your intuition, discerning what is real and what is fake, you know, what is true and what is an illusion, you know, because you can feel a certain emotion towards somebody. You could feel a certain way, but whether that is true of that person or about that person is totally two different things. So using the intuition to really, really home in on where you should be putting your energies, where the negative thoughts are coming from, what needs to be healed as a result of this outcome or revelation. I'm also hearing using your intuition to see who the puppeteers in your life are, who is playing the game, who is manipulating the situation to suit themselves, meanwhile dragging other people in or on the on along for the ride, you know. And maybe you're seeing yourself, and you're seeing yourself as this puppeteer, and that you have been in quite a negative space, but I feel that you are seeing things from a different perspective now. I think you've been angry for long enough. I think you've been quite sharp long enough, and your intuition is telling you that there's more, you know. You're overcoming, not allowing love and opportunities to come in. So you are growing and seeing things from another perspective, Cancer, which is very, very positive, you know. So the fourth position, not fourth, the fifth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, the fifth position. The fifth position talks about the first step that you can take towards manifesting your best self, and that is the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel talks about, and obviously we've got the 10, so the wheel talks about a change, an end to an old cycle. So being open to the new opportunities, leaping, taking that leap of faith, understanding that that cycle was really, really shitty. I did not enjoy it. I was mad. I was angry. I weren't happy with how things were going, or I'm upset because I was manipulated. I can't believe I allowed myself to be taken in like this. You know, I cut myself off from love and relationships because of this damn job or this person, these people, places, and things. But you understand that everything happens for a reason, and that you're moving to the end of this cycle, but it's literally about you, whether you're going to stay within this devil energy where you are being self-sabotaging, or you are being quite negative in your approach to people, places, and things, and the energy that you're bringing out. But like I said, I feel like this signifies, as it's in the new energy, that you're seeing yourself, you're seeing where you F up, you're seeing where it's like, I need to allow that. Yeah, I've been on a mazza for a while. I need to allow it. I need to raise my vibration, you know, and understanding that once you raise your vibration, the first steps is the fact that you are now going to start taking on new opportunities, and understanding that that happened for a reason. It was a real rough, tough cycle. However, this is the beginning of a brand new cycle. Man, I got the wheel. I can, fortune favors the bold, favors the brave, you know. So please do step out of your comfort zone and see what other opportunities are out there, because you doing that is going to propel you forward for you to get the things that you want. But all of this negative energy is what's blocking you. But you now are open to some love. You are checking yourself. You are looking at yourself, squinting at yourself like, ain't too, you know, ain't too proud of how I've been behaving. And that in itself shows growth. If you are not able to see where you falter, if you're not able to see where you are in the wrong, and you're not able to apologize, or you're not able to see where you are having tunnel vision and not seeing the full picture, the process to getting what you want is slower, and it affects your mood, you know. So taking this wheel of fortune, jumping to the next opportunities, silencing the negative talk and chatter, because you know it's not even serving. It's like that low self, it's that lower self who just loves to moan. You know, your inner saboteur, your lower self likes to be miserable. It likes to have things to moan about. You don't trust nobody. Nobody ain't ish. Certain times you ain't ish. You know, and all of that is just counterproductive to what it is that you want. Okay. So then we've got the sixth position. This is the second thing that you can focus on to becoming your best self. And that is the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I love this card. The Ten of Pentacles is all about stability, all about things being calm, wish fulfillment, everything that you possibly could need. Your household is calm, collected, and you have everything that you need for you and your family. You know, you're happy with where you are in your career. You're able to see how much you've done, how far you've come, and you're able to celebrate, fully celebrating where you've come and where you're yet to go. The Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card because we're talking about coming to the end. So this is all of the steps that you're taking towards having that stability where you are contented, mind, heart, body, and soul. You know, you have everything that you need, but this is you taking that opportunity, moving away from the negative energy, opening up to love, you know, releasing your blockages with being manipulative, sharp tongue, being quite cutthroat, maybe possibly not working within a team very well, or possibly spending too much time on a project or your job, that you're not paying attention to the other things. Your intuition, you're more switched on right now. You're more trying to listen to that inner voice. What's your gut telling you? So with the Ten of Pentacles, this lets me know that you're on your way. If the first step is to take opportunities, yeah, and the second step is to step into those opportunities, to see them, see where you can be. So this is all about your imagination. This is all about your memory. This is all about seeing what you want, speaking what you want, and then it becomes, because you breathed life into it. Yeah, I love that card. And then finally, what does Cancer's best self look like? What does Cancer have to do to become their best self, or what does their best self look like? And we have lovely, the Queen of Pentacles. So Cancer, your best self looks like having your bag. Look at how this woman is sitting contented. She's content. She knows her family's well. You know, she knows she has everything that she needs to make sure everybody is fine. She looks after herself. This is self-care. This is meditation. This is love. This is connection. This is making things happen. Queen of Pentacles makes things happen. She don't mind working, you know, if she knows that the end result is love, getting what it is that I need for the next step, putting the effort and energy into that project, that business, you know, her family. The Queen of Pentacles is all about making sure that everyone around her is well. If the Queen of Pentacles has got, everybody's got. You know, if the Queen of Pentacles has got something, everyone can partake in it. You know, so it's beautiful that you're in that energy of contentment, stability, yes, it's definitely contentment. And you're working towards that, Cancer. You're working towards your contentment. When you start listening to your intuition, moving away from all of those old energies that don't support your growth, you're on your way. You're on your way, Cancer. Keep going. Ah, lovely. I hope this reading has been beneficial. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. And for your personal readings, all the information will be in the description box below. Um, yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, add me on Instagram at Empress Vibrant, where I do um, daily energy readings. So meet me over there. And yeah, listens. Take care. See you, Cancer.